Hey, Bobby Manning here. Welcome to the Garn Report, and we got an interesting decision by the Celtics today to sit Romeo Langford after two so-so games where he showed spurts with a vicious dunk as well as a game-winning shot in the Celtics' first Summer League game, but overall, not too many flashes from him outside of those first two games here. We all wondered whether there was some physical ailment with him that kept him out of play here. Joe Mazzulla shut that down pretty fast after the game, said he's going to play on Saturday, which also makes this a little bit of a curious decision by Boston, too. You would have understood if a third-year player, like the Celtics did with Grant Williams, was going to step out of action, not play in the Summer League, feel good about where they're at. But Langford evidently, according to what he said before the Summer League started in training camp, felt like he needed this experience. And it's very interesting that when there really may be only 4 or 5 games here that he's going to take one to sit right now. We'll see. I asked as well about whether other players like Peyton Pritchard, Aaron Nesmith might sit down among the regulars here, get a game off as well out of the 5. Didn't get a declarative answer out of that either. We might hear more about the Celtics' minutes plan going into their 4th game on Saturday and then a potential championship game in the 5th one. The Celtics aren't thinking too much about angling for that championship game. They just know they're undefeated at this point is pretty much what they said. The best 2 teams with a total score tiebreaker are going to make the championship here. So this isn't angling for a championship game or having a full squad available for a Summer League game or anything like that. This might just be part of the team's management plan to minimize how much Pritchard, Nesmith, Langford, the regulars on this team who have played big NBA minutes in their first 2 seasons or 1 seasons and the rookies last year cases. This might all be part of a management program that they have for every single player here. But Langford was in street clothes on the bench. No apparent signs of discomfort, no cast, no boots, nothing like that. I know Sherrod Blakely on our postgame show said he took a hard spill, but nothing definitive there. As far as we know now, Langford is 100% healthy, just took a planned day off here, according to reports by Brian Robb and Keith Smith, and he'll be back on Saturday, according to Mazzulla. So Langford, after Nesmith, after Pritchard separated themselves, which we talked about in our first segment here, he's going to have to separate himself on Saturday before a potential 5th game or championship game here in Vegas. So all eyes on Langford now, heading into the Celtics' last scheduled game at the NBA Summer League. We'll be here for that. And maybe a potential championship game will be played here with the Boston Celtics going for their first Summer League championship ever. Sounds silly, sounds funny, but I think there would be some value to that for these young guys who have had a lot of ups and downs in their career so far, like Langford. So check out our discussion on Sam Hauser that we did here, as well as our game recap on the Garn Report, available at Celtics All Access, as well as our post-game show here on CLNS Media.